Wi-Fi access point. Those things can be connected to an auxiliary port available in the PTP 450i radio. It's all metal construction compliant with IP66 and 67. This has extended the range because of high transmit power support up to 28 dBm. Integrated patch panel antenna supports 23 dBi gain. And the chipset is SoC FPGA, which will triple the processing power compared to PTP 450. As of now, we are already on the verge of completing the beta to support 15 megahertz and 30 megahertz. Under the trials, we were successful to achieve around 200 Mbps in 30 megahertz, and 40 megahertz will be coming by this quarter itself through software upgrade, which will be supporting up to 250 Mbps plus. This radio at present supports 20 megahertz channel bandwidth more than 140 Mbps. But as the beta will be completed very much soon now, 30 megahertz and 15 megahertz can be used. 15 megahertz, like the general industrial concept is 5, 10, 20 or 40. But 15 and 30 adds the flexibility to choose frequency channels for better throughput as well as better performance in interface environment based on the bandwidth requirement. And this product has been already deployed in several verticals, starting from service provider like WISPs. And this product is specially designed for industrial purpose with ruggedization, oil and gas, petrochemicals, transportation, manufacturing units, mining. This will be well suitable to have a communication without any issues with reference to the performance or the product quality in those environments. With reference to the enterprise connectivity for high-end customer, high bandwidth hungry customers, enterprise connectivities like education, campus connectivity or hospitality. For the state and local government, there are multiple applications like CCTV, safe city projects, traffic monitoring applications, rural connectivity, or lease line replacements. These are the best suited product to have communication in point-to-point topology. Defense and paramilitary like border security, radar communications, connective radar communications to the central monitoring systems, nomadic applications like temporary connectivities, disaster recoveries, emergency services. These are some of the applications where PTP 450i can be used. Majorly heavy industry like oil and gas and mining, public safety, private networks, enterprise service providers. The applications well suited are video surveillance, lease line replacement, and last mile connectivity for the high-end bandwidth hungry customers. Some of the key system features explained here. It's a wideband radio starting from 4.9 up to 5.9 under 5 GHz ISM band. It has ruggedized enclosure with IP66 and 67 ratings. Also, it has ATEX and HAZLOC certifications models available under this to use in the chemical establishments, which are these certificates are mandatory to take an entry into those applications, those verticals. Above that, it has also the new feature called dynamic interference filtering, which will mitigate the co-channel interference in severe interference scenarios. That I have a separate slide to explain uh, soon. And the FPGA chipset will speed up the processing power of the system, allowing more PPS, and it also has included 40 megahertz channel bandwidth, which will obviously double the capacity. And that is through software upgrade. Hardware is already ready with that. In addition to that, there is an auxiliary port which can enable you to add a camera or any POE device which can be means cost effective for you to avoid separate cabling for those cameras or Wi-Fi access points or any other point-to-point device which can be daisy chained with this. Transmit power is up to 28 dBm, which will obviously increase the range of the link. Updated power scheme. Now it is industry standard 802.3 ATPOE compatible. And moreover, this particular PTP 450i can work as point to multi-point in the CPE site. This can be used as a CPE device if you have PMP 450i base station. It is compatible to work as point to multi-point as well, which will ease your inventory, which will have flexibility to use PMP 450i as well as PTP 450i wherever the topology permits and your network design. This is about dynamic interference filtering, where you choose a clean channel based on the spectrum analysis in the unlicensed frequency band, but the alternate co-channels will affect the active channel because of the fixed filters. Traditional fixed filter will be uh, not effective because it only covers the band, not the frequency channel what you choose. So the adjacent channels, co-channels will affect the active channel in severe interference scenarios. Whereas in Cambium's dynamic filtering, we try to cover everything except the active channel, so that even if you have interference coming from the core channel, it will not affect your active channel. This will have more performance even in those scenarios where your radio performs better in high interfered scenarios. Even if you change the frequency channel from one active to another, this will be automatically, the dynamic filtering will be automatically covering the adjacent channels. This is the best technology which is very much required, especially in India, where you face interference everywhere. ATEX and HAZLOC for oil and gas applications. This has been certified for PTP 450i as well as PTP 700. This is a separate part code, and the value proposition for this is you can deploy this over the water in non-line of sight based on site to site or long haul distances, high RF interference scenarios. You don't need to have a NEMA enclosure for this. You can avoid because it is already integrated IP66 and 67 in addition to the ATEX and HAZLOC certifications. This is Zone 2, Category 3, both the certifications, ATEX and HAZLOC. This is a separate model as I explained earlier. About the auxiliary port, we have multiple uses of this particular RJ45 port, where you can use it as a secondary data port for video cameras or Wi-Fi hotspot, or you can have a management, out-of-band management using this particular port. It also supports GPS sync with CMM5 or UGPS, which are available in Cambium, which will streamline the co-located radios so that there is no mutual interference among the radios. There is alignment tone which will help for the technicians to align the antenna up to some extent, and then they can fine tune it to get the expected result as shown in the link planner. There are any questions? Let's see. Are you able to hear properly? I don't know. About the sync options, it has CMM4 as of today. CMM5 will be coming soon, which will have 4 ports with GigE Ethernet, and which supports multiple products in a single indoor unit, like PTP 450i, PTP 650, 450, and PTP 100, which is a canopy product. GPS module, you can have a dedicated GPS module connected to the CMM5 or directly to the PTP 450i radio itself through RJ45 to RJ12 cabling. The power supply options, you have AC, power injector, and there is a AC plus DC power injector which can be deployed outdoor, supports up to 60 °C temperature, and it has redundancy like AC as well as DC power options. The cost effective will be the AC power injector, which is a black brick, which is an indoor unit 0 to 40 °C. And for the AC plus DC, you need to keep in mind that it is required for having a PTP sync, or if you want to have TDM modules like even supported indoor units, then you may require this AC plus DC power injectors. Otherwise, only for Ethernet, you can easily go with the AC power injector, which is 001A. About this, there is a gigabit surge suppressor. About this, uh, which is a which will have 2 gigabit ports, 100 BST, with protection mode of line to line and line to ground. Supports operating temperature. It is a outdoor device. It can support up to 60 degrees Celsius temperature, operating temperature. Humidity is 100% condensing. It's IP55 environment protection. Either you can use this for low cost deployment, or you can use the lightning production unit, which as of today we use with PTP 650. The same lightning production unit can be used with PTP 450i. Now there is a new AC power injector which is supported by both the products, like PTP 450i as well as PTP 650, which is just released for the AC power source. This is about the product. I am actually, these webinars are scheduled to hear you more. We just update the product. Basically, I just wanted to convey you that the PTP 450i is increasing its spectral efficiency. First of all, we are coming with 30 megahertz as well as a 40 megahertz channel bandwidth, which will obviously enable more spectral efficiency, providing you more than 250 Mbps of throughput with this radio. The spectral efficiency is the major thing, especially considering the Indian conditions, where we have only 50 megahertz of unlicensed frequency band and 5 gigahertz, 5.8 gigahertz. So it is obvious for everyone to get more bandwidth out of that particular channel bandwidth, right? Out of that 50 megahertz channel. So this is where this type of product comes into picture and highlights the performance capability. Out of 30 megahertz, you get around 200 Mbps, right? And 40 megahertz, it's more than 250 Mbps. 40 megahertz will be released by this quarter. 30 megahertz will be soon, maybe by this end only it will be released for the official use. You just need to update the software for the existing radios and get the higher throughput. It's not only for PTP 450i, it is applicable to PTP 450 as well. But PTP 450 can provide around 160 to 170 Mbps in 30 megahertz. And it can reach up to 220 Mbps in 40 megahertz. PTP 450 is end of sale. PTP 450i is the new product. About the social media, we are active in Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google, and Weibo. We have a dedicated Facebook and LinkedIn page for Indian subcontinent, which is facebook.com/Cambium Networks Indian subcontinent, which is a localized page where we try to publish the achievement of our partners or customers who try to publish uh, their long range links or performance related uh, photographs, videos, everything will be published there. And there is a community forum which will have a knowledge base as well as community support from all over the world. You can even share your ideas if you want some improvements or some customized features in the radio. In any of the radio, you can straight away post there, and you will definitely get the answers, whether it is negative or positive, which will help. And the conclusion is Cambium networks. It's not about the product. It's about the solution. Means we try to provide end-to-end wireless solution, whether starting from backhaul, then the distribution using point to multipoint through different types of product like low cost. We have EPMP. For the industrial grade, we have 450i. Then the end devices will be Wi-Fi access points, indoor as well as outdoor. All these things can be managed through a network management controller, which is called as CN Maestro, which is available in cloud as well as on-premises, where you can install it in your server as well as manage your local network. And moreover, it is free of cost. There is no commercial for that. You can manage end to end. It will be a hierarchical view in a single page. You can see where is the fault and troubleshoot accordingly. The difference is the technology. We invest around 20% of our revenue to the R&D. That's how, means after carving out of Motorola solutions, we released plenty of product with new technology, new bandwidth, new architecture to means position in several applications for several requirements. Pre-sale support and network design support available here from India. There is a R&D center located in Bangalore, which has more than 120 engineers working in hardware, software, antenna design, everything for the global requirements. We are not new to the wireless. We have plenty of experience, and we believe in the quality. The components used in the radios are high quality components. And field reliability is we have more than MTV of 40 years for at each device we produce. And the post-sale support work from India itself. It's a 24/7. And we have right distributors and partners as well as system integrators to assist you, as well as the pre-sale team. Pre-sale team work from India itself. Two guys available. That's all from my side. I just wanted to have this webinar for a short duration, so that you should not also be bored. I just wanted to share your queries, if any. And these webinars will be at least twice a month in different topics. Like next week we have Wi-Fi update. In Wi-Fi we are having too much development based on the requirements received from the customers. And on 27th at the same time 11 o'clock, you can join for the Wi-Fi update sessions. In the next month, we will be going to conduct about the EPMP updates. There we have got a couple of new products, their advantages and their applications. Everything will be updated in the next session on 27th, 11 a.m. India time. Let me see if you have any queries. If If you want to ask anything, you may write in the chat window. Yeah, Mr. Sanjeev, I have unmuted you. You can ask the questions. Yeah, Mr. Sanjeev, if you want to ask a question. At the distance, the question is, what is the distance 450i supports? It supports 40 miles, 64 kilometers. This is the maximum distance. Although there is no restriction in the software to limit the range, but considering the ARP of the India regulations, this is the maximum we can have. 64 kilometers, the maximum range, with the use of high gain antennas. Okay, then thank you for joining the session. We will meet you on 27th January again with the Wi-Fi update. If you want to cover some particular topics, then you may write to me in the feedback email reply, so that we can conduct those type of webinars as well. Thank you very much. I'm just ending this webinar.